We are WCAT at the 33rd Annual Festival by the Lake in Wakefield, Massachusetts. We're going to check out all the great vendors that you can see behind me and talk to the attendees and see what they think. What's this about free books?
The BB Library likes to offer up free books that we had left over from the book sale, and all we ask for is a little donation. And we have other stuff as aprons and book bags and umbrellas and frisbees and lots of stuff.
So what's the biggest donation you've gotten today?
We've gotten a $10 donation so far from a woman who took a bag full of books, and we don't have a requirement, so whatever you can give.
So how much do you think you'll pull in today?
This is my first time, so I'm not sure, but all the money goes to support extra activities at the library, so people, I think, are pretty generous. I don't know what the past have been.
So what are some examples of the extra activities that you're talking about?
I know they have jazz concerts for the spring and the summer. They also have some extra things for children and adults over the course of the year. There's several book clubs at the library and other activities, as people request them.
Yeah, I think Wakefield has a really great library. It's such a great resource and greatly air-conditioned.
An important point now that the summer's coming, right? It's a beautiful building.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
So we're at the Interfaith Food Pantry booth and with these two lovely ladies. And tell us who you are and why you're here today.
Elaine Gaeta.
Linda McManama.
We're here today to bring to the forefront the Wakefield Interfaith Food Pantry, to ask actually for donations and how important it is to the community that people do come to volunteer, donate, because there are families in need that need our services, and so we're here to bring that out to the forefront, and hopefully we'll get some donations and be able to continue our work in the community.
So I know WCAT has made a really nice video for you guys, and maybe you could tell us what you're using the video for.
We're using the video for awareness. Hunger hurts, and we don't want to see any of our neighbors in Wakefield go hungry. No one should go to bed hungry, and the community has been wonderful, and we really wanted to capture that and be able to bring that and have a historical piece to show how it started and what it's come to. And it's a shame that there has to be a food pantry anywhere, but isn't it great that the Wakefield community has stepped up and responded? And if you get a chance, go on YouTube, take a look at the Wakefield Interfaith Food Pantry video. I think you'll really be surprised, and it's a great showpiece for our wonderful town.
Well, thanks for talking with me today. I hope we get some great donations.
Well, thank you. And thank WCAT.
So we're here at the Wakefield Farmers Market booth with Wendy. And so when does the Farmers Market open?
June 22nd, and it will go for 18 weeks through October 19th, 9 to 1 every Saturday at Hall Park, which is over next to Vets Field on North Ave, across from the brand new Light Company building.
Yeah. So do you have any new vendors this year?
We do. We have Coppercut Farm, which is all poultry of all kinds, and I found them at the Winchester Winter Market, and the poultry is really good. Dee Dee's Dressing, which is a wonderful lemon dressing that is sold to support a foundation in honor of the son of the woman who makes it, who died at a young age. So it's really good dressing. I use it for everything. And who else? 789 Bakery, which is just cheesecake, but they use local fruits. They'll buy stuff from the farmers at our market for the toppings and stuff like that. And Busy Bee Bakery, which the market is finally going to have hot and cold beverages available. Yay. They're proud of Melrose. They're at the Melrose Farmers Market, too. I don't think they do the beverages there, but I said, if you could do beverages, because that's what was missing. I think that's all that's new.
So we're in the middle in June now. What is seasonal?
I don't know that right now. I would say, well, actually, greens, because I had Farmer Dave's spring share, so there's still going to be greens. I know strawberries are in now. I would say this is berries will be big. That's what will be big.
Well, keep an eye out for the berries next weekend. Okay, we're here with Andy and Wendy. Tell us about the Odyssey Day School.
Well, Odyssey Day School is a school here in Wakefield. It's a private school. It's for infant through 8th graders. It has a theme-based experiential curriculum, which means that the teachers work hands-on. So, for example, in the 3rd grade classroom, one of the most exciting curriculum is they do ancient civilizations. They'll talk about ancient Egypt, but it's not just book learning. They will, in their science class, they will mummify a chicken to see how that works. They will do geometry around the pyramids. They will study the ancient Egyptian gods. They'll do a book report, but they'll actually get to take a chance to dress up as them, have a banquet, install a new pharaoh. So the kids really get a chance to explore the whole thing.
So it's very interactive. Where is the school located?
It's over on Paul Ave, right off of Albion and Broad. Yep, right over there in the corner.
And what's your role with the school?
I'm the vice president of the board, and I'm a parent.
So you have kids in the school, yeah? And what is your experience like having kids in sort of a non-traditional school situation?
Well, my daughter's actually in the preschool program, and we have been to a number of preschools in the area. Took a while to find the right place, but once we got to Odyssey, it was pretty much instant that we knew that this was the right school. The way my daughter Lily came home every day happy, she wasn't sad about being dropped off. She talked about her teachers and her friends. She really enjoyed the whole experience.
Great. Thank you for talking with me today. We are with Lee from the Friends of Lake Quannapowitt. So tell us about your mission statement.
Well, the mission of Friends of Lake Quannapowitt is to improve the quality of water in the lake and to improve the area around the lake, as well as try to preserve it for all people, the broader spectrum of people to enjoy. And we've done that by renovating the Spalding Park and Colonel Connolly Park, building the Tot lot. And we work a lot with different organizations within town, a lot of the town, so that we can, we partner with people so that we can get more done. And we're on a total volunteer basis, and we just take donations, and that's how we're funded.
And how many people would you say volunteer with your program?
Well, right now we have about 300 members in the town, and we're always open to taking more members. And of those 300, quite a few of them do volunteer to do work around the lake, and we have the lake cleanup twice a year, and that's in partnership with the 5th graders in the middle school. And then we do water quality testing 7 times a year, and that's in coordination with the high school.
Very good. I mean, I think the lake is probably one of the best features about Wakefield, and it's such a great place to visit.
Did you grow up here in Wakefield?
No.
No. But it is, and there's a lot of people that walk the lake. We counted once with a ticker, about 3,000 in one day on a nice warm Saturday. So it's amazing how many people enjoy the lake. And over here we have Wakefield resident Doug Heath, and he and his wife wrote the book Lake Quannapowitt.
Oh, would you like to tell us about the book?
This book was published back in 2011, just 2 years ago, and it's just historical information about how the lake formed, how it was settled, and all the changes in the shoreline over time. And hopefully it will give people insights as to what people can do to improve the water quality and return it to a swimmable condition.
I think I heard you speak at the Rotary Club last year when a book first came out. And what I think is really amazing about the lake is how it used to be a great resource for ice.
Yes.
And now it barely freezes over.
Right. That's been a major change. At one time there were as many as 6 ice companies around the lake, and they were here for about 100 years, from 1849 to about 1946. And then eventually you got refrigeration and the industry died out. But they left a important legacy and a source of think, a lot of wealth to the town back in the 19th century. And they were one of Frederick Tudor's main ice lakes. He was the ice king. And he shipped his ice, including the ice from the lake here, all the way to India and the Caribbean. So it's an important part of the history which we touch on in our book. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for writing this book. I think I love these entire series of books in the different towns, and I think they're just great.
It was a lot of fun to do. It really was. Thank you.
Thank you. The speakers are amazing. We're at the Communities for People booth, and let's hear what this program's all about.
Communities for People is a nonprofit social service agency, and we're here today actually recruiting for foster parents. We provide foster care to kids and adolescents who are in the custody of the state, and so we're looking for foster homes. There's kids in every community in town in Massachusetts looking for homes. There are kids from Wakefield who need foster care. There are kids who live near Wakefield need foster homes. So we're here today hoping to get some families who are able to maybe open up their home to a kid who needs a safe place to stay.
So what kind of people are you looking for to take in kids?
I would say, on one level, all you need is you need to be 18, you need to have the space, and you need to be willing. But I think we're looking for people who are patient, understanding, certainly flexible. But I think really the great thing about it is we have single parents, we have two-parent families, we have families of every background, shape, and size. I think as long as someone's willing to devote some time and to give a kid a chance, I think really almost anybody can be a foster parent.
What would you say is sort of the average age of the kids that you're looking to place?
I'd probably say at this point it's about 12, but we literally serve 0 to 22. So we have babies and we have kids who are 21 and a half and drive and have jobs and are in college. So, one of the great things about it is people can do anything because we have such a wide variety. But the average would be probably 12.
Well, thank you for speaking with me today. Thanks. Yeah. The Aerie Artistry studio at the Wakefield Festival by the Lake, and tell me your name and tell me about these beautiful things you have here.
My name is Eileen Kiley, and all of this is fused glass dishware. You take 2 pieces of glass, you cut it, you grind it, you mold it, you fold it, and it all comes out to this.
Oh, simple as that, huh?
It sounds simple, but there are times that I could pull my hair out.
This beautiful piece right here. How long do you think it would take to make something like this?
Well, first, the thing is every piece is a new idea. So every time I sit down, I make one piece, I have to think of what am I going to do next. I've never made 2 things twice. This is a very simple dish. This is just 2 pieces of glass. These 2 glasses together, I call night fire. And because if you look at it, and obviously we don't have any sunshine, the black that's underneath it has sparkles in it and it just shimmers. So it's a very nice piece. This, by the time you cut the glass in a circle and you score the glass, crack it around and make the circle twice, which sounds easy, but making circles is not easy. Okay, you put it in the kiln and you first coat. You make what I call blanks, and they lay flat. The glass is perfectly flat. And that process in the kiln, it goes to about 495 degrees, and it takes about 13 and a half hours. After that, and it cools down, you take it out and you put it on a mold. You put the flat piece on a mold. And you put it back in the kiln for another 12 and a half hours, and out comes this bowl. So
we're looking at quite a few days. Wow.
And like I said, when there's times that I'm thinking about what am I going to do next, and I'm looking at this glass and I'm playing with it, and all of a sudden, 3 ideas click in my head. Next time, I could sit there for days and go, I have no idea what to do next. So
just by looking at it, the idea comes to you.
Pretty much. It's just the ideas, playing with the colors and what sounds good. people's, what people like at this show, they won't like at the next show. So it's just a game of wits. I make what I like. I mean, there's a few things that I'm not in love with, but there are some things that I absolutely am sad to see go.
Well, thank you for talking with me.
Thank you.
Have a good show tonight. We're at Brownies Barkery at the Festival by the Lake in Wakefield. Now tell me about these delicious-looking treats.
Well, they're all natural. We're made in Algonquin, Maine, and there's no sugar added in them, and they're made with human-grade ingredients. So people can eat them, but dogs prefer them.
Do people ever buy them for themselves?
They do. We've actually had some customers buy the dried sweet potato and dried bananas to take on hikes with them. That way they can have a snack while their dog has a snack on the trail as well.
So is it all natural ingredients? What's the secret ingredient?
Peanut butter is our best-selling flavor. So if you don't know already, dogs love peanut butter, and that's our best-selling treat anyway. Not all of the treats, but.
So what kind of dogs do you have?
I have a Beagle Corgi mixed brownie. She's the owner of the business, so it's her Barkery. It's possessive. And then Nash is a black lab mix. He's represented by a stuffed animal we have. He's the lab tester. So we have a certified tasting officer and a lab tester for the company.
And do they ever reject any recipes?
Sometimes. I make brownies sit down and give me a high five and bark if it's approved.
Very good. Well, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you for having me.
So here we are at the Deck the Fridge booth at the Festival by the Lake. Tell us about your creations.
Well, part of it is me and part of it is my sister. My sister made the shell magnets, and she found all these shells in Palm Beach, Florida, and the rest of them were made by me with a material called Fimo, which is a plastic polymer material that comes already colored, and it goes in the oven for 30 minutes at 230 degrees, and this is what comes out.
So which one's your favorite?
I would say the animal ones.
Okay, let's see your favorite. Let's see one. So you do all of this by hand?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So how long would it take you to do something like this?
This one would probably be about half hour.
That's pretty intricate.
Yes.
Wow. So who's your target audience?
I would probably say anybody.
Yeah.
Make them for any occasion, anybody, anyone. The kids really like them though. Mostly the kids.
Yeah. I find that once you get 2 or 3 magnets on the fridge, the collection starts to grow.
Yes, it does. But a lot of people have stainless steel, so it's not always easy to sell them. But there are still people who have the old-fashioned fridge and needs a little decorating. Here I am.
Great. Well, thank you for talking with me.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Tell me about the Choral Society.
Well, the Wakefield Choral Society is celebrating 25-year anniversary. We are so proud and so pleased. We do 2 major concerts a year. One is at Christmas time and one is in the spring, usually about in the 1st of May. We also sing at the Veterans Day program. We sing at the Zoo Sing. We have sung at the Topsfield Fair. We've also gone and sung at the Kennedy Center at Washington, D.C. So we enjoy doing it. We meet every Monday night from 7 to 9 at the high school. And we're always looking for singers. You don't have to be, a real professional. You don't have to read. As long as you can carry a tune, we'd love to have you come and join us. And, of course, we're looking for men a lot.
Oh, men. Oh, so there's lots of ladies. You hear that, men? So, yeah. So how long have you been involved?
About 8 years.
8 years. Every week you go?
Yes, every week. It's Monday night, and that's a little hard sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. Absolutely.
So what would you say is the favorite event that you've participated in?
Well, they're all great. They really are, and this one today is really great. But I like the holiday concerts the best, personally, but they're all great. We have so much fun.
Chelsea Fire Hot Sauce. Tell us about this product.
This is a great product. This is it's made in Chelsea.
Can I have a sample?
Sure. You want to try?
It's habanero.
Yeah, it has ghost peppers.
I don't know what that is.
Ghost peppers. You'll find out once you try it.
Okay. So just one drop, right?
Sure. No, you put it as much as you want.
Just give me one drop. Okay, you have some with me, right?
No, I already had some.
So you're good for the day?
Yeah, I'm good for the day. I have it in scrambled eggs in the morning.
Oh, it's good. Very good. So what's the secret ingredient?
Oh, the ghost peppers would be like, we have the ingredients listed there.
All right. Well, thank you. It's good. Very good. Okay. Here we are at Hickory Arms. Tell me about what you have here.
All right. Well, me and my partner, we make custom weapons out of wood to inspire the imagination of young boys and
girls
and the kid in all of us. Yeah.
So you handcraft these?
Yeah. Each one is individual in its own regard, so it's unique and special and has its own characteristics and its own flaws and its own perfections. But each thing is done by hand.
And where do you get the wood? Is it found wood or?
We recycle some. The puzzles we make that are out of repurposed cabinets, we break them down and use those. The swords, we use hickory, which is what baseball bats are sometimes made out of. So they're choice wood, so that we can, you can really, go outside and wail away at each other.
So how long have you been doing this?
This is our second year in this business. I'm a wood shop teacher, so I've been doing this type stuff for a while. But this is the second year we've tried to make a profit with it.
So I'm guessing you have a favorite weapon of choice.
Oh, absolutely.
So let's see it.
Well, that's going to be these crossbows. We make a miniature crossbow, which actually has a patent pending, and that's what I'm working on right now. Basically, it's a frame, and then we tie it just like it was done back in the medieval days. But instead of shooting darts and arrows, it shoots mini marshmallows. So you let those get really stale; they'll zing around the room.
All right, can we see one work?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. So it's a real simple process. This is a display model. You just take your fingers, pull that back, insert your Nerf or your marshmallow, pull the trigger. You want to shoot it? You shooting it? Yeah. Okay. Whoa! You just almost shot your friend.
Sorry, man.
You want to try again?
Yeah, I want to do it again.
Thanks.
No.
So just go, pull that back. It sits in that notch. You're pulling the lever at the same time, though.
Bad technique. Okay.
There you go, and that just goes in there. And just shoot it.
Cool. That has some
just like
good
that,
range.
right? Pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's probably my favorite.
Wow, thanks for sharing.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks. Tell us about the Parents of Tots booth.
This is our 5th year here at the Festival by the Lake, and we sponsor and staff the children's games. We have bouncy houses, a train ride, and also old-fashioned carnival-type games, ring toss, beanbag toss, and the kids have a great time with it, so it's a good time.
So how many parents would you say are involved with your program?
Our group right now is about 85 families, and it usually runs year to year, about 85 to 100 families involved in Wakefield and surrounding towns.
So how many surrounding towns participate?
I think right now there's about 11 different towns. It's probably about 50% Wakefield families. It began in Wakefield about 30 years ago. Just a group of moms got together and thought, we want to do play groups, go fun places together with other people that are in our same situation. So we do a lot of fun things like that.
And how long is the program going on for?
We've been around for 30 years. Yeah. I've personally been involved for 5 years. My daughter's 5 and a half.
So you're the president, or?
Currently the president of Parents of Tots, yes.
Very good.
Well, it's a fun organization. We have a good time.
Well, thanks for talking with us.